Do you know Christ has many names, including the name of Solomon, and he is the father of Jesus, and both of them stained their reputation by mingling with foreign wives. Therefore, Jesus had sons. Not only that, he had a grandchild by the name of Jesus also. So let's listen to what's happening.
And then he was stripped naked and murdered by his own creation.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Fully correct?
Yes.
Look at me now, tell me.
Yes.
Okay. And then he got taken off the cross.
Yes.
Then he was dead.
Yeah.
God died.
Yeah.
Then God came back to life.
Yeah.
Then God disappeared.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you listen to the wrong translators and follow the wrong religions. For there's only one God, and his name is not Jesus.
That's all true.
Yes. What happened at the night of the jinns? Muhammad did get pounded by jinns. He got pounded by Satan.
Can anyone answer my question?
God being breastfed wasn't limiting himself.
Well, yeah, in respect. I want to know what hole Muhammad got pounded by at the night of the jinns. So at the night of the jinns, Muhammad got raped by Satan. So I'm simply asking what hole it was. He's asking what breast, I'm asking what hole.
Again, they follow the wrong translators. That's why they don't know the truth.
Secretized Baal worship into Christianity. Now, I don't have time to talk about it, but Tammuz was born on December 25th. That's another story for another.
Tammuz is Mithra, which is just another name for ancient Egyptian god. So it went from ancient Egypt to Persia to Rome, and they all follow December 25th.
I shouldn't go here this close to Christmas, should I? But I don't know if I should go here. Yeah. Tammuz died on December 23rd, and he was born on December 25th. So the way you symbolize the death of Nimrod and the birth of Baal was you would get a tree, an evergreen tree.
Baal goes by the name of Nimrod, who also goes by the name of Amun, who also goes by the name of Ammon Jupiter. In other words, it's a pagan story that goes back to ancient Egypt. So it went from Egypt to Babylon to Iran to Rome. Same eagle, following the same ancient Egyptian pagan lifestyle.
And you would set it on fire. Ezekiel called it the image of jealousy. And then on December 25th, you would set up a new tree and put tinsel around it and decorate it and put balls on it which represent testicles. And you would symbolize, oh, this is church, by the way, lead in. And you would symbolize Nimrod has been reborn. And this is why Deuteronomy says, you shall not plant a tree, any kind of tree, next to the altar of the Lord your God. Because the tree was Baal.
See, if you follow the wrong people, they will lead you to the wrong things. So let's read. Solomon reigned in a peaceable time. Why? Because he's supposed to reign after the war. But thou didst stain thy honor and pollute thy seed, so thou broughtest wrath upon thy children, and was grieved for thy folly. So who is his children? His child is Jesus. For Jesus came through Solomon and the line of Joseph, his legal father. He is, in fact, a descendant of Solomon. So as you can see, Solomon stain thy honor and pollute thy seed, so thou broughtest wrath upon thy children. Don't forget, Solomon also goes by the name of Job. And if you know the story of Job, Job lost all his children, but it appeared that all his children died. But in reality, they all came back. Why? Because God is the creator of life. Therefore, he decides who die or not. And he goes by the name of Jacob. And he's called the root unto David. So Haile Selassie is literally called the root of David. And he goes by the name of Heli, who also goes by the name of Jacob, who also goes by the name of David. Why? Because he's the father of Joseph.
And became regent. He became emperor on November 2nd, 1930, and was crowned Haile Selassie I, King of Kings, King of Zion, conquering lion of the seed of Judah, power of the Trinity.
The Most High himself. So he will tell you he's the root of David, who goes by the name of Jacob, who also goes by the name of Elias. So the word of the Lord, he shut up. In other words, he is God himself. He shut up the heaven. Who made glory like unto thee? Who didst raise up a dead man from the death, and his soul from the place of the dead, by the word of the Most High? In other words, Elias is the Most High. Who pacified the wrath of the Lord, other than God himself? For only God could do it. So in Zion, he showed what should come to pass forever, and secret things or ever they came. In other words, Alpha and Omega knows the past, present, and the future. And he goes by the name of David. So all except David and Ezekiel and Josiah were defective, for they forsook the law of the Most High. Even the kings of Judah failed. Why? Because they was mingling with foreign wives. So was Jesus, the son of Josedek. So neither was there a man born like unto Joseph, whose bones were regarded of the Lord. In other words, Joseph is God. I mean, God's son. He is Christ himself. And his son, Jesus, is the son of Josedek. And Josedek, just like his father, did the wrong things because he was mingling with the wrong women. He didn't like them mingling with foreign women. So let's see. But you abandoned yourself to women and gave them dominion over your body. You brought dishonor upon your reputation, shame upon your marriage, wrath upon your descendants. That's in reference to Solomon. So his descendants is Jesus. But God does not withdraw his mercy, nor permit even one of his promises to fail, because he promised to David that he will be there at the end. So he does not uproot the posterity of the chosen one, nor destroy the offspring of his friend. So he gave to Jacob a remnant, to David a root from his own family. Solomon finally slept with his fathers and left behind him one of his sons, expansive in folly, limited in sense. So as you can clearly see, I, Jesus, the son of Eliza, the son of Sirach. So that Jesus is the grandson of Jesus. And his father's name is Eliza and Sirach. In other words, Jesus has a son named Sirach who goes by the name of Eliza. So let's read. At length Ezer the priest rose up and said to them, you yourself have acted unfaithfully, that you gave dwelling to foreign wives. Ezra is Esdras. So please let our princes act representatively for all the congregation. So remember, Jesus is a prince of peace. However, Jonathan, the son of Azahel, and Jaziah, the son of Tikva, themselves stood up against this. And Meshullam and Shabbath and the Levites were the sons that helped them. So Ezra the priest, on the first day of the 10th month, gave a dwelling to the wives of the first day of the first month. And some of their sons of the priests came to be found that had given dwelling to foreign wives, and the sons of Jeshua. In other words, Jesus' son started getting foreign wives. Followed God, not man. Jagai.